Welcome to another video on my driving robot Discovery, which is made of fischertechnik and based on the TXT controller, which runs embedded Linux and in my case is programmed in Python. The TXT controller can be operated into two modes, which is basically running the default firmware and using community firmware, which is loaded on an SD card. Currently the SD card is ejected. That means that it will boot into the default firmware, and that is currently the only way to use the USB camera that is right here. Right under the camera is sonar, ultrasound, and then to touch sensors, an LED to signal when there's something happening, like a turn or distance to objects being changed. You notice a battery pack, which I hope is charged, so the power adapter currently is off. And what I intend to do is using both, not both at the same time, but both an iPad and an Android tablet to get it moving and to get nice image. I know I've tried it before with varying success, but I hope that it will work out. What I also want to do is getting the Python code, which is stored on the SD card, to copy to the default firmware, but I will have to change the network settings. And on my walking robot, which has the same type of controller, that has been quite an experience with multiple reboots, because it turned out that when you change something in the network settings, you have to reboot, and that takes time. So let's first see if I can get it booted and if I can control it nicely. The iPad with the TXT TXT Cam app, and then which has for the iPad 2 joysticks and for the Android 1. So let's see how this works out. Alright, so now it has booted successfully, for which I'm glad. I'm configuring the iPad now for using the default firmware, which has been accomplished, and then I turn the camera so I can see what I am doing. Well, this is the iPad. Start, and if everything right, I should be seeing something, which I am. So let's now see whatever happens. Okay, I have to run the other way. Ooh. Mind the wiring. Quite important, needless to say. So let's do it this way. Ooh. That is something I had not noticed before. So not quite sure what is happening here. Ooh. Why is this happening? I'm not even touching it. That this is a new experiment, all new to me. So, okay. So this is not really a motor, this joystick. Oh, no. That is not the intention. And you can see it's all gone wrong. So I'm not quite sure how I should interpret this. Oops. But it's not the way I envision working with a joystick. So let's take the other one, and I have to disconnect this one. Okay, stop. So now configuring the Android. I hope as quickly as possible. Getting address, yes. Now the cam app, which is right here. Start. Oh, something I don't want to see. Now I have access and only one joystick. Oh, do you see that? As soon as I really turn the tablet into the direction of robot, it does something, but the question is exactly what does it do? And okay, not really applicable for this. It can't be stopped like that. Yes, it runs, but okay, now it runs forward. No. And there it goes again. Okay, end of experiment. Although it looks nice, this is not the way I envisioned it. So, what's next? Python. Oh, and of course, no, that won't work. Yeah, I know, because the address hasn't been changed. And this is the default one, so at least this one should work. I assumed. No. So I am going to reboot into the other firmware. And then I will probably have better results. Alright, And since things once again don't go as planned, I have booted into the other firmware, and you see a grey screen. However, I can still log in, which I can do here as well, obviously. So let me change the date, which is 15. And that means that the battery has gone depleted, and I have to insert power adapter. And start again. So maybe, just maybe, it will start now nicely. Let's wait and see. And it has now booted nicely, but on the AC adapter. So let's see how I can show things now. Still nothing on here. Can I log in? Broken pipe, I don't mind. Yeah. I can log in. So what I was doing is entering the correct date, 15, and it's going to be a little later than that, which is 2017 by now. Opening the coder. Can I now access it? I still can't access. Am I the correct? Yeah, this is the correct IP address. So in this case it is useless. Although if I go to this screen, I vaguely remember that that does matter. And now I go to the default screen, which is this one, and there you go. So I have to be well, yeah, I noticed that before, but I have to be in this screen for Robo Pro to work. So anyway, that works. Let's make a ride. Okay. Okay. That works nicely. The propeller stopped before the whole of the algorithm was completed. I don't mind. What I did see was that this hind wheel was actually corrected, which should. And it did start a little bit of a turn, but did not complete it. But that's okay. So how far brings this me? I still have to copy the code, and I still have to see if anything else works. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because the camera is only working on the other firmware. I can show that right here. Going all the way down. I had to disable this, and they kind of assured me that in the new firmware the camera would work. But then the controller has to is now on DHCP access point mode, and I have to set it on client mode, and then set the same IP address. So, but the risk is then, no, I know that the camera app on the tablets will not function anymore, because they are set for DHCP on the 192.186 range and not at my range. So it's either the one or the other. Still haven't decided on that one. So that's going to be a challenge, what to do. But another thing is that I want this one to work on both, and right now that is not possible anymore. Yeah, well, right now it is, but why didn't it work on the other one, on the other system? That is a mystery. Because it was developed for that one. So, still not questions answered. And considering the time, I think it's enough. There is only one negative point. I was modeling this robot in Blender as well, as you could see last time, and for some reason the file has been deleted. Now this gives me also an opportunity to remodel it and put it into the right measurement, because in the new Blender 2.80 it's easy to measure size, and it turned out that the whole block size was in meters, not in centimeters. And well, I know that 1/100th of a meter is equal to 1 centimeter, but the point is that one of such a block was measured in 2.5 meter, or 2 meter instead of 2 centimeter, and that's quite a difference. So instead of rescaling, you had to resize it. But now I should be able to put the correct size in it. So I have to start over with the whole of the modeling, and then immediately in the right size. And that will be a challenge with the walking robot. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. If you are enthusiastic about my videos, you like them, please consider a donation via either PayPal or Wired. You can also become a patron, and depending on the pledge you make, may have your name mentioned on the website and with my videos. More information under this video. See also my website, which is listed under this video, and for other information you can also wait and see next short segment. For now, this is to be continued. Have a nice day and bye bye.